Sith name used to mean monster. I used to like it, actually. Going off of my own name, I used to call myself Kyojin, but Eugen is better overall. She just sat there like, what?
TC just, like, looks at her and is like, well, I can see you're going to have much to discuss. And then she stands up and starts leaving the cargo bay.
Goodbye, Dark Master, the tablet says.
Shut up, tablet.
I see you've been talking to your stolen Jedi Padawan.
By the way, Ash, when you have time, you can install the AI somewhere in the cargo bay, since I hang out here most of the time. Somewhere around here when you've got time.
Okay. I just assumed it was leaning up against a box you were sitting on.
Yeah, that works too.
Okay. Actually, Ash, I have one question.
Yes.
How much do I know about the history of the Jedi? Like, the really fucking old history.
Really old history?
Like, as in,
we went through this before.
do I know... No, like, as in, do I specifically know of the Jedi?
We went through this before, and you know a bit of a Jedi.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I'm going to go have a little chat with Kains. And then I will be down for my RP on the ship.
Okay.
So, Teresa... Wait, is the door to the sickbay locked, or is it just, like...
It slides open as you approach it.
Alright, so, yeah, Teresa steps inside.
You can see Kains in there. He seems to be making modifications to the back to tank.
I hope this is not a bad time, Kains.
He turns around.
Ah, Tisha, how's it going for you? Not a bad time at all.
Well, I suppose it's going fine, although I suspect we collectively somewhat just dropped a knowledge bomb on the head of that poor Cathar.
But what did you say?
Well, she finally learned that Eugen, in addition to having been a Jedi Master, also used to be a Lord of the Sith.
I always knew there was something fishy about that Eugen.
Wait, you did not know either?
I had my vague suspicions.
Well, let's just say those days are behind him. He finally decided that life wasn't so interesting after all.
Yes, he's reformed. I won't judge.
Regarding our last conversation, I realized that there's a grain of truth in what you said.
Yes? What
Although,
did I say? Sorry? I say a lot of things, but I forget them.
Well, I believe your words were something to the effect of me being the only true Jedi.
On this ship.
That's
yes. Right.
Well, I would both disagree and agree with you, but I suspect not exactly for the reasons you think. What do you know of the history of the Jedi Order?
They arose to protect the galaxy.
Hang on, let me actually roll for this shit. Because I have this.
Probably would be lore. Oh wait, do you have lore, like actually... Oh
I do.
Crap. Fuck, wait. Even before you're better at lore than I am. Oh, okay. No, you're just as good.
Ash, what do I know of the history
It would have
of the
been
Jedi?
fucking hilarious.
Let's have a look. Roll for it.
I have.
Oh, you already rolled. Let's see. Of the old history, I would say you know that there used to be a paradise planet just filled with Jedi.
Yeah,
And
Kains
basically-
gets a slightly dreamy expression on his face.
Well, so... You are aware then that there was a time when there wasn't exactly a Jedi Order, nor was there a Sith Order. There wasn't really light or dark. side or the way you look at things. There was simply the Jedi.
I heard it was no dark side. A blissful planet of existence.
Well, I suppose that's the legend, or the way they chose to portray it. It would be more accurately to say that at that time, no one really knew about the dark side yet, or understood it, rather. No one had defined the light or the dark side. No one had ventured to those depths of the Force. And so there was just one order. Of course, in time, as some believed that the Force should be used purely for selfless reasons, and some believed it should be used for their own power, there was a split. And you know the result today.
I think I see what you're trying to get at here, Tisha. As if my belief that perhaps the current Jedi Order are too bound by their own rules and expectations of what the light side is, and maybe they forget what a Jedi is, in truth. And maybe they set rules, all these rules that allow you to that severely punish any dark side using, or I don't agree with some of their philosophies in some ways.
Indeed. I suppose you could say that I believe their rules, of course, originally come from a place of good intentions. It's just that the intention behind those rules have been lost over time, and so it has become even more rigid and even more strict.
I could possibly agree with that, Tisha. But I don't think it's got anything to do with learning the dark side in equal amounts.
No, not quite. But I would argue that I'm probably more like them, or like they used to be, simply exploring the Force back in those days, than I am, well, actually a Jedi as they would be known today.
As you know, I had a Jedi friend that I traveled the galaxy with in the Republic, and I believe he turned to the dark side because of the unrealistic expectations of the Jedi Order. I believe what you're doing is the right path, Tisha.
She looks at Kains with, like, sort of not shock, but a little bit surprise, and then she bows to Kains. It's like, I appreciate the compliment and the support.
He returns the bow.
Don't get me wrong, I still fucking hate Sith.
Yeah, that laugh is probably in character. Well, I can't exactly blame you, I suppose, after the life you've had.
Indeed. I'm not looking forward to this upcoming Bum and Cuss excursion either. Something's probably going to go horribly wrong. Again.
I'm not going to argue. I cannot see. The future is always in motion. Difficult to predict. But I would say this. Just like not every citizen of the Republic is a saint, I don't believe that every citizen of the Empire is a devil.
Kains, he looks like he's got this expression on his face like he believes deep down that you're right, but he doesn't want to accept it.
Well, I did not come to bring you turmoil or confusion. I'll be leaving now.
Take care, Tisha.
He turns back to his back, this Hank.
You too, Kains.
Oh. Right. Anybody currently else want to do anything?
I'm gonna teach Amari how to properly shoot the gun since she's a novice. You never know, that skill might be useful for her one day.
She's like, don't bother, it's fine. I have, like, Like, I don't really know how to shoot, but shooting a gun is pretty simple. It's not exactly rocket science. In other words, she's like backhanding Jack right now. Like his like shooting's like so simple. It's point and shoot. What you need to know. Not that hard. Given that she has like 4 green dices in it, it's like, yeah, to her it's not. Oh, but your little AI buddy does speak up. He goes, Dark Master.
Can you at least call me by my name instead of that?
Of course. Dark Master Cora.
Just Cora.
Cora.
Yes.
Understood. I will refer to you as Cora, so I do not get disassembled. I was wondering, what do you plan on doing with me?
I haven't really thought of it much. I mean, figured you can just stay here, you know, hang out. I mean, how many years did you spend in that decrepit temple? 1,000, 2,000, more?
Well, I would prefer to have a purpose.
Haha! Wouldn't every living being in the galaxy wouldn't like that? Yes. We spend our lives looking for purpose. You know, it's kind of ironic that machines are now looking for purpose themselves.
Well, we are given purpose by you. Is that not for consensus?
Whatever previous job you were made to do, that's not a thing anymore. And whoever made you isn't around anymore either. So look for your own purpose.
I see. Then may I suggest I have one?
Oh? What do you wanna do?
I noticed you had machines sitting in his cargo hold.
That is absolutely correct.
May I be installed in one?
Which one do you want?
I do not mind.
I'm gonna point. How's about that one?
Ah, yes. That will do nicely.
Cool. Sadly, since we're mostly in space, we don't get to ride around the ground much, but when we do, feel free to, you know, since you'll be mobile, go wherever you want and do whatever you want. Should be a good experience for you. Since, you know, this is your first time actually around the galaxy, maybe there's some stuff you wanna see, maybe some stuff you wanna experience. Honestly, that's up to you. Have fun.
Then, could you please install me? All you would have to do is place me near the main electronics of the vehicle.
Oh? You make it sound so
Yes.
easy. She picks it up. Are you sure it's that simple?
I assure you, I am highly advanced.
Or just gonna look at the bike and be like, do I stick you up the exhaust pipe or something? How does this work?
Simply open what appears to be the engine bay up front.
Pop the hood, gotcha. She pops the hood.
Yes. Now simply place me on top.
Okay. Hey, Tizzer, I'm a mechanic now.
This just walks in and is like, sorry, what?
I'm a mechanic now, see? I do mechanical stuff. This is how mechanics works, right?
Theseus leans in over the open engine cover and the strange path like, what are you doing?
Like I said, she puffs her chest out with pride. I'm a mechanic now, so I'm doing mechanical stuff. And she plops the AI in there. See? Mechanics.
Wait, did she connect the pad in any way, or did she just put the pad inside?
I literally just dropped it inside.
It is fine. Please close the hood.
And she closes the hood. See? Done. I'm the best maintenance mechanic ever. See? So quick.
Wait. As you close the hood, you suddenly see your bike suddenly start violently shaking. Like back and forth.
No worry, Tizzer, I'm sure that's fine. I'm a mechanic now, so I should know this stuff.
Suddenly it drops off of its mooring and slams onto the ground sideways.
That's normal, right?
Tisa just stands there, opening her mouth, and then just closes again without saying anything.
Tizard, you alright there?
I'm fine. And she approaches Amari again. I just remembered something that I forgot earlier. I suspect you must be rather bored in this cargo bay.
That is sort of correct, yes. The holovids do help.
Well, I brought these, and Tisa produces her practice saber and the little remote. You probably recognize these. They could serve as, well, a good way to pass the time.
She nods. Well, let us go to a different place for now. She looks towards a bike that's still jeering a little on the ground, like it's spazzing out.
It's okay, everything's under control. I'm a mechanic.
She'd be happy to train for you in here.
Wait, who will be happy to do what now?
You just asked her to, like, with a probe, right?
Oh no, yeah, like I basically, Tisa was like, well, I mean, she needs something to do, like, to pass the time, and Tisa tends to train to pass the time, so here's, like, a training droid, and here's a practice lightsaber, you know, because I may have broken yours. Sorry.
Sorry.
I still have, I still have both the halves, like, you know,
Yeah.
the pieces. It's just not working.
She's more than happy to start training with the little drone, have the highest settings.
I would expect nothing less. Actually, question is, I'm suspecting that she's more of a saber specialist than a force specialist, right?
That is correct. So
Yeah.
as soon as you disarmed her back before, it wasn't really much of a fight.
Oh no, that was just I managed to well, destroy the saber. Well, yeah, I think we can move on to a different scene now, maybe, at least for me.
Good. Right, so Cora, your bike suddenly stops jittering and lifts off the ground a little bit and gets back on its moorings without turning on the engines.
Huh. Just so we're clear, Eugene, did you do that?
No. That was definitely the use of the Force, however.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I'm confused here. Cora just scratches her head.
I'm telling you, your bike just used the Force.
I understand what you said, I still don't understand how that is possible.
I have a theory. It is okay, by dark matter, I mean Cora. I am now fully integrated with the device.
I'm gonna poke the bike.
It's your bike. Poked your bike.
Cool.
Well done. But yeah, Eugene's like, that was strange, but rather impressive. I guess you have a rather unique bike now, Cora.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh,
This
that reminds
vehicle
me.
lacks weaponry.
That reminds me, I'm gonna look towards the bike. So, shouldn't you have a name now or something?
I have forgotten my name after so long, sadly.
Well,
What
I'll
did
think
you
of
name
something.
this device? Maybe you should give me that name.
I haven't really thought of it, but tell you what, I'll let you know. So, do you want some different colors or maybe some kind of cool paint job or something?
I enjoy this color. It is different from the purples and reds from before.
Ah, okay then. Well, so I still need to fill you up or something? How does it work? Like,
Yes, you still need to maintain this vehicle as normal.
cool, but you just moved on your own, though.
Ah, yes. That is a simple operation. I can make small adjustments.
Okay, I'm not gonna question that. You know what? Carry on! Have fun getting used to your new body.
Thank you very much. Remember to bring me some upgrades. This vehicle lacks adequate weaponry for your protection.
I'm probably gonna have to talk to Jack about that.
Soon, you come to arrive at Drummond Cars. The city below requests your registration. What do you do?
If I recall correctly, we built directly to land, right? And then make contact.
That is correct, but you still need to give registration before you land.
Yeah, we're just gonna be landing as a merchant ship, which we technically are.
They ask, what is your cargo?
Our cargo is food.
Have you been through customs?
No.
How could we be through
Then
customs
we
without
will be
landing?
inspecting your vehicle as soon as you land. Land
dear.
at docking port 3, and you will be inspected.
Okay, get that all settled out. Right, then once I've hung up on him, I go to the crew. Alright, this one should be normal. They're going to inspect us for cargo. Probably going to try and find something weird. I'll bribe them. I won't pull out any guns.
What should I say to the captain? Who do I say I am?
You're the ship's medical officer.
Okay,
Jack?
that makes sense.
Do we actually have
Yep.
food on board?
Of course I have food on board.
But in the amounts they will be expecting.
Yeah, I go over to the smuggling hatch in cargo A, pull it up, and you see a bunch of crates of rations that I bought way ages ago for precisely this purpose.
Kick. She's just raising her. Ah. Perhaps you should put them somewhere more obvious.
I didn't want them taking up too much space. The last ones. If anyone has anything they need to hide, put it in that crate there. I say looking at a yellow crate that is open. I'll make sure it's hidden so they can't find it.
Right. As you are starting to land, you do get another transmission. You hear, "Is this the Icarus?"
Yes? Captain Jack speak.
I see. Then, have you bought it?
Can I confirm who I'm speaking to?
That is your job. Give the passcode.
Ifo is amazing.
Yes, he is. Thank you for the passcode.
You can hear me mumble prick in Huttese.
You are talking to the leader of a small band. You do not need to know who. But it is simple. Come outside of the city with the weaponry. We can redirect your landing path and bygone the customs that seem to have been waiting for you.
Question. I seem to recall Ifa not telling us what the shipment is, right?
That is correct.
Right.
You guys didn't check.
Well, of course not, then.
Of course not. I'm a professional. Plus, if I open the box, then I have to deal with the moral quandaries, actually.
Caesar won't be saying anything until Yak mutes the comm or has finished talking or whatever.
As long as it's not going to appear suspicious to them. Yeah, you have got us an alibi, so I don't have to do any backtracking.
Do not worry. Everything is in my hands.
Very well. I'll meet you at the drop site. And I'll cut off the comms.
Right, so do you head to this location?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Tizzer and be like, on our way there, any chance you could trace that signal?
Possibly.
I don't like going into anything blind.
Is it just me, or was that strange?
Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. I think this is an Imperial intelligence op.
Perhaps, but if so, there was an awful lot of information to be giving on perhaps not an open channel, but still over a channel.
You suspect this could be there's something amiss here, Tizzer?
Not sure.
Jack,
It's
on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you think it is that we're about to land the
User
ship,
joined your channel.
get killed, and not get paid?
Oh, no, like a low.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh,
Hello, a man,
look
obviously.
who's here.
big.
Hello, Amanda.
A Mandalorian.
To answer your question, like a low 2. Now, what I do suspect is we're about to get involved in a game of double agents to flush out some sort of element from Imperial space.
I'm not sure about those implications, but if that happens, we should expect double pay, right? That's how this works, right?
Well,
Me and
first I
Ifo
would...
will have a word.
I'm pretty sure it said the price of payment on the contract that was signed. Foolishly.
Yeah,
Well,
Tizzer, how could you do
besides-
that?
Besides, I think our highest priority should probably be to keep our heads down, so we actually we live long enough to get paid.
It's going to take me at least 20 minutes to land there. Find out what you can in the meantime, Tizzer. Everyone else, if you've got weapons, hide them about yourselves. If you don't, dangle a really obvious one down front.
Cece just gestures to the extremely obvious heavy blaster pistol that he always carries strapped to her thigh,
The distraction pistol.
which is the
I'm
only
well
weapon
aware.
that is super obviously noticeable.
Look, Sibby, as the other unarmed combatant, I approve.
Right, actually, Ash.
Yes.
It would be. I'm assuming. No, I shouldn't assume. What do I roll to try to attempt to trace a signal?
Computers.
Fair. Diff.
4 diff.
All right. Hot damn. Do I reroll?
Do it.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh boy.
Well.
You have not managed to trace the location of the signal.
No, I would imagine not. Holy crap. Well, I'm afraid they're rather good at masking their signal. Or bouncing it, I suppose. I can't really trace the origin.
Well, if this is Imperial intelligence, that only supports it.
Come on, T-Rex! garage. I'm in a giant ass robot.